Hi, this is my first YouTube video, so please be kind, be patient, and forgive me my stumbling, my mumbling, my excessive use of the phrase, and forgive me if I pause excessively. And sorry for my weird camera angle. I had to make a very bootleg kind of tripod setup, so yeah, I had to fashion my own tripod, and it can come tumbling down at any moment. So I apologize if that happens. So forgive that. This is a binder that I made, a planner that I sort of put together for my niece. Nothing too creative. Everything was already store-bought and just kind of compiled together to fit what I planned for her. She didn't give my, let me back up. My niece is starting her junior year in college this week, and she asked me for a planner. She needed something to get her through the year. She's involved in some organizations on campus, so she needs a place to take notes and stuff, and then also, to work for her academic life. So I already had this binder. This is a Creative Chaos binder from the Recollections brand from Michaels. I had bought this last year thinking that I would use it to make my own planner for this year, for 2013, but I ended up not using it, and I just had it in my stash and was going to make a project binder out of it, but I decided to just use it for her. The other thing that I used was a planner that I bought at Walmart. This is the back of it. It was a spiral bound planner. I took it apart, I threw the spiral away. The front looks pretty much like this, minus the logo, minus this thing here. But it is by Studio C and Carolina pad, and I think the pattern is called Strike It Rich. There was another color scheme that had, I think, a little bit more pink and more, I guess it was a little bit girlier. But I really liked the blues and the greens and the grays of this. So I really liked the design of the pages. I'm going to show you here July. I took out July 2013 because obviously my niece isn't going to use it. So what I like about this is how big the squares are, and I could actually even stand for them to be bigger. This paper measures 5 by 8 roughly, and each square is 1 1/8. Yeah, 1 1/8. So it's, they're big enough, I suppose. I like that the design is very simple. It's very clean. There's not too much, there's no extraneous information. I do like the little attempt at the washi tape look here that they have. I think that's nice and easy to coordinate with other things if you did want to go all out and decorate this. I like the font. Believe it or not, I have walked away from a purchase because I didn't like the font. And I really also like the month before and the month after the current month. That I find is, helpful. And I also really like this useful section on the side for notes. I actually have a section like that in my current planner that I do use frequently. So after the month on 2 pages, it's the weekly pages, and they're also very clean. Nice big lines, big lines, not, what do you call that? The spaces are big enough, I think. I have very big writing, so I think this is good. It's probably the smallest that I would have to use. Again, this is for my niece, I know, but I probably will end up going to back to Walmart to pick up another one of these planners to use for my planner next year. So that's it. And each month section starts and ends with this plain ruled paper, maybe for some planning at the beginning of the month and a little debriefing at the end of the month. So I like that, so that's why I picked that. This binder has, I can't remember if I went over the measurements. I think I did, but what did I say? I think I did then, 9 by 7.5. The rings inside are 3/4 inch, and it comes with this nifty little elastic band so that you can hold it together in case you have tons of little notebooks. I mean, little pieces of paper, little notes. So this, all the innards pretty much belong to the Carolina Pad Planner. This was actually the July one. As you can see, I took off the tab off the side here. There's a little bit of pink left. But I took the July tab off because we're already past July 2013, so I thought she could just use this as a dashboard maybe. I think it's quite nice to open up a planner and see that, you know, be reminded that today's a new day. It's a new opportunity, basically. I'll probably cover up the July with stickers, but, oh, let me show you the pocket. It has a pocket, and it has, well, it doesn't have, I added these Post-it notes. It's only 10 per color, and I put the rest of the Post-it notes, the rest of the pack, in a gift bag for my niece. So, with some school supplies, like pens and stuff, and some stuff she might need for schoolwork, so I'm just gonna go over something really quickly here. I washi taped this first page simply because it's the page with the calendar, the year at a glance, and next year's year at a glance. So I thought it would end up getting a lot of use. So I just reinforced it a little bit. I also rounded the corners here for the first few pages, just to, you know, make them a little bit what's the word? A little bit more durable. So this is a little page marker magnet that I got from Tuesday Morning. It came in a pack. It was like 8 of them for $1, which I thought was really good. And then I added this letter stickers. They're stickers by Snap, I believe. And I didn't want to spell out the whole word. I think a J and F and an MA. All the months I think are going to be, I think that'll be good enough. Just to quickly jot down some special occasions if she has any. And then the magnet is just to hold them together so that they don't flop around too much. So she doesn't have to go through, you know, flip through too many pages. I'm just going to quickly go over now the monthly divider tabs. The quotes are just very nice, I think. And these pages, the divider tabs, the tab dividers are laminated, so they can stand a little bit more abuse. The quotes I like a lot. That's August. Here's September. This one's my favorite one. On the road trip of life, always follow your heart, but make sure your brain rides shotgun. Absolutely, that's just very important advice for young people. So I had already shown you the setup for each month and weekly pages. So I'm just gonna show you the quotes. Maybe you can use some on your own planner. This is very true. Life goes on, so keep on keeping on. This one's very appropriate for a new year. This is January's tab. February. March. April. May. This one's a little cheesy. Dreams bloom best in a well-tended garden. I'm not too inspired by that one. I like this one. When life gives you lemons, ask, is that all you've got? I think that's cute. So anyway, I only left the months in through June. This planner actually went July 2013 through December 2014, but I took those out because they weren't going to fit. It was very, very tight in this planner already, so I took them out and I put them in a little zipped pocket here for my niece because she really only needs the academic calendar year for now. so she can put these in later, you know, when she gets closer to the end of the academic year, and then she can archive the previous months that she's not using anymore. I added an extra pocket, an extra envelope, and this is like a zip one. I got this at Staples, so she can put in some random bits of paper so that they don't get lost. It's a nice way to corral it. And then now I'm going to show you the front. This is actually the front cover of the planner. I just trimmed off with my paper trimmer these little the little perforations, or the little holes for the spiral. And the reason I did this and included it is because it's sectioning off the notes section, and it has a little folder, which I think is nice. This color is gorgeous, and I just thought it would be helpful to have a little folder there for any, you know, loose bits of paper. The notes section in the planner only had 4 of these sheets, so I just included those, but I'm also going to include in my niece's gift bag this stack of Avery ruled pages that fit here. It's very handy. So she can use those later just to keep this, you know, a little less bulky. So that is the planner that I made for my niece. Hopefully she can use it, and if this ends up getting a little bit beat up, then I'll switch her out. If she ends up really liking the system with rings and stuff, then I may end up investing in maybe not a Filofax. I don't even have a Filofax, but maybe a Franklin Covey or something. They can always be found on eBay for well, relatively cheap. So anyway, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, I can't believe I forgot. I forgot to show you something very cool. Oh my goodness, how horrible of me. This is what I'm saying is cool. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but this is a little fly leaf that I made out of a Becky Higgins Project Life divider. I just took off about 4 inches off the bottom and then corner rounded it with my my We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Corner Chomper. And I used, for this particular one, I used the 1/4 inch side. For the beginning pages, I used the, for this here, I used the, no, for this I used the 1/4 inch size, I apologize, and this I used the 1/2 inch corner rounder. And I did that, I round the corners, well, particularly on this piece of acetate, if you leave a 90-degree angle, you're going to end up getting scratched. So I like to corner round everything that'll sit still for long enough. And then I had to punch holes in here because the holes didn't really match up with these 3 rings. So this long one was an original hole, this bigger one's an original hole. So I just punched holes with my Crocodile. Yeah, so I used the 1/8 inch side to punch those holes. And then I just got scissors and cut a slit through each of the 3 holes so that we can just, you know, put them in like that easily. So it can be moved from one week to the next. And then I just added some glitter stickers from, I think I got them at Hobby Lobby or maybe Michael's. But yeah, I thought that was cool. So now that is the end of this video. I finally finished. Hopefully you got some ideas. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I did it because I love watching these kinds of videos, and you know, there's always something that you can learn, a trick or two from other people. So hopefully someone out there watching has learned something from this video. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.